Carles Puigdemont is the leading light of the separatist movement in Catalonia, as well as being the thorn in the side of Mariano Rajoy's central government in Madrid. Our team has been to meet his family and friends in the village where he grew up to get a better idea about his roots and his ideals.
This little village, Amer, 120 kilometres from Barcelona, was where Carles Puigdemont was born on the 29th of December 1962. Far from the hustle and bustle of politics, the second of 8 children was supposed to take over the family patisserie when he grew up. His father still lives here. Even though he's over 80, he still comes every day to check everything's going well at the shop. One of Puigdemont's sisters took over the business. The family's going through a difficult period because not everyone likes Puigdemont's independence bid.
A madman could come and assassinate my father if they knew who he was.
Carles Puigdemont spent most of his school days in Amer. Some of his classmates became friends, like Salvador Clara Pons, the village's deputy mayor.
Well, as you can see here, we've got the Catalan flag and a portrait of Carles Puigdemont. And the king, well, no. Here, we're in the independent Catalan Republic, because that's what the people wanted.
Salvador and Carles are the same age. They spent their summers together. The deputy mayor still remembers their first conversations about politics, when officers attempted a military coup on February the 23rd, 1981.
I remember it was 5:30 in the morning. I was at home and Carles showed up saying, "There's been a coup." So we turned on the radio, went outside, and he wanted to go plant a Catalan flag at the top of the mountain as an act of resistance.
The two friends have stayed in touch over the years.
I think the year was 1985, and by then we were grown-ups. He was a journalist, and we would go to the protests to call for all the street names and signposts in our village to be spelt out the way we pronounced them, in Catalan.
A little further along in the village, we meet Vila, the old history teacher of the Catalan president. She has a copy of the school newspaper where the teenager first tested out his political ideas.
He didn't like the way history was taught in school textbooks, especially the history of Spain. He said it was a very limited vision of Catalonia's history. He said something else too. He didn't understand why there were still books in Castilian Spanish.
Mertzi isn't surprised what her pupil went on to do.
Stubborn. He was always stubborn. He always knew what he wanted from life. And he was offered the ideal job to lead Catalonia where he had always wanted to take it, towards independence.
Dominic is a childhood friend. Like everyone close to the independence leader, he listens to his speeches in the Catalan parliament at the village theatre.
Truth is, we're very proud of him. Carles is a month younger than me. We went to school together, to summer camp, and to Sunday school. He's a normal person, only a little bit more scholarly than us. We've seen him change since he was small. He's a normal person who's building a new country, which is very important.
Everyone here is gathered for the proclamation of an independent Catalan republic.
He's my president. He represents us all and will represent a new country. A small one, but with a great future.
It's moving to see that a kid from the village has become the president of the Generalitat and is going to announce independence.